Fulio getting killed after his birthday party was wild, but the full story behind why and how it happened makes it one of the craziest murders in rap history, and we're about to break the whole thing down. In June 2024, Fulio was celebrating his 28th birthday in Tampa, Florida, just a few hours away from his hometown of Jacksonville. Fulio's fans know how wild the war in Jacksonville has been since at least 2017. Fulio and Young and Ace turned the city into a war zone, and bodies have been dropping on both sides. And that's why nobody knew why Fulio was dropping his own location like that. Fulio had been posting about the party all over social media and told people DM him to get the address. Fulio is one of the most hated dudes in the rap game and had already survived some wild shootings. The ops were all over him, but he still let everyone know exactly where he was gonna be. Fulio was throwing a pool party at an Airbnb, but it got shut down by the cops because there was too many people. After the cops came through and told everyone to leave, Fulio and his crew headed to another spot to keep the party going. But what Fulio didn't know is that the ops were already following him. Isaiah Chance, aka Gutta Zay, and his girlfriend Alicia Andrews were tracking Fulio. According to the cops, they followed Fulio to two different locations, and at both places, Gutta Zay called up the shooters and they pulled up in a different whip. Then when Fulio and his crew went to a hotel at the end of the night, both of the cars followed him there. When Fulio and his homies pulled into the hotel parking lot, the ops parked across the street so Fulio wouldn't know he was being watched. Then Gutta Zay and Alicia Andrews rode through the parking lot of the hotel to make sure Fulio was there. They pulled off, and that's when three shooters hopped out of the other whip and ran down on the car Fulio was sitting in. Shots started going off before Fulio and his crew could do anything. Everyone in the car got hit up, but Fulio was the only one who died. After the news broke that Fulio got killed, rumors started flying about who was behind the hit, and the cops already thought some shooters came all the way from Jacksonville to take Fulio out. The cops knew how much beef Fulio had in his hometown, and they knew from the jump that it wasn't just a random shooting. Fans and cops already knew Fulio and Young and Ace had been beefing for years, and Ace put more heat on himself when he dropped the track Do It on the same day Fulio died and rapped, "Every car I'm in, these bitches tinted, choppers and killers in it. Catch his ass and do his ass, you know he finished. Flip his ass, then smoke his ass, we stand on business. All my niggas get active, jump in the car, we all in traffic." And niggas called the phone, said they got the low. I told them do it. I ain't sparing shit. It's on site if we into it. Then a few days later, Ace took more shots at Fulio on the track Game Over and said, 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? Dead on the floor, dead on arrival, Mr. 6. I'm steady screaming out, fuck the law and fuck the 6. 4 in the car and one of them dead, 3 got hit. I told them niggas they don't want no war with this shit, and I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch.
Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of.
Ace still wasn't finished though, and when he dropped the track Ready to Die, he took more shots at Fulio and rapped, "Niggas is dead from around the corner. TikTok. I was chilling. These niggas thought they was running shit. These niggas got a couple of views. They thought he was really lit. And they not outside for real. The ops be dying for real. Hop out the car and chase something. You think you can go face for face with me? The last nigga 6 feet deep. And face shot, fuck 12. They ain't solving nothing. Niggas did all that running, that fuck nigga still died. Fuck nigga dead, his dog trying to keep his name alive." Ace wasn't the only one from his side dissing though. Spin the Benz and Whopper with the Chopper also had beef with Fulio, and they dropped the track Fulio Dead and sent shots like, "Fulio dead for real. It's not a joke. I know they said that the last time. This time it's not a hoax. I'm from Jacksonville. We jack and kill, pop that steel, gang, let's go. That boy Big Pack. Roll him up, Big Smoke. His mama stronger than him. That bitch survived. He got blicked down." They even called Fulio out by his real name and rapped, "I would tell you, ask Charles Jones, but he dead for real. This time it's serious. He ain't coming back. And if he do, y'all can kill me. Somebody gotta die. It can't be us. We gotta kill. We might have to touch one of these niggas to make them feel it." Ace's side was even dissing Fulio from jail. Ace's homie K-So has been locked up ever since he allegedly killed a dude named Lil Buck in broad daylight. Lil Buck had dissed K-So's brother Boscoon after he got killed, so K-So allegedly slid on him in a Jacksonville parking lot. K-So also got charged for killing Fulio's homie Lil Bibby, and after Fulio died, K-So posted a picture of him and Fulio together back in the day and said, "It's gonna be boring without you." What's crazy about the war in Jacksonville is that a lot of the dudes beefing with each other were cool back in the day. Julio's mom even said that she knew Queso and his whole family.
That's Queso. I know him. I know his mother. I know his whole family.
But after the beef popped off, everyone started killing each other, even though they used to be homies. When Julio died, a lot of people connected it to Ace and his homies from the jump, but the dudes who allegedly actually killed Julio had their own reasons to take him out. 3 days after Julio died, the cops in Jacksonville pulled an SUV over for speeding. At first, it was just a normal traffic stop, and they had no idea that they were about to break the Julio case wide open. The dude driving the whip was Sean Gathright, an 18-year-old who's allegedly from Oxford, Mississippi. Gathright was arrested in Oxford back in May 2023 for shooting at an apartment complex where 3 people got hit up, but Gathright skated on the case. And his lawyer said he was just defending himself. Right now, it's not clear how Gathright got wrapped up in the Julio situation, but the cops say he was one of the 3 shooters who killed Julio in Tampa. When the cops pulled Gathright over for speeding, they also found a gun, mushrooms, and ammo in the whip. They still had no idea that he was connected to the Julio hit, but it looks like Gathright might have flipped and told the cops exactly how it went down. Before they picked Gathright up for speeding, nobody knew who was on the Julio hit. After he was killed, the Jacksonville and Tampa police linked up with the feds to solve the case, but it didn't seem like they had a lot of evidence yet. But that all changed after they put Gathright. After Gathright got booked, he tried to escape from the jail by climbing on a table in the interrogation room and taking towels out of the ceiling. The cops caught him before he could climb up into the ceiling though, and that's when Gathright allegedly started talking. One day after Gathright was arrested and interrogated, the cops got a warrant to arrest Gutta Zay and his girlfriend Alicia Andrews. A bunch of cops with assault rifles rolled up and surrounded Gutta Zay's crib, and he never had a chance to do the race. After about 20 minutes, Gutta Zay and Alicia Andrews both came out of the house and were arrested for premeditated first-degree murder with a firearm.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Looking like a real team.
Firearm and conspiracy to commit premeditated first-degree murder with a firearm. According to the cops, Gutta Zay and Alicia were the ones who followed Julio around on the day he got killed, but they weren't the ones who took him out. Gutta and Alicia were just dropping Julio's location to Gathright, 2 cousins who had major personal beef with Julio for 6 months. After Gutta and Alicia got booked, the cops announced that they were looking for 2 more.
Battle Royale.
March and LZ, land together here.
Keep clear of that
Shooters,
gas. Get to the
Davion
safe
and
zone.
Rashad Murphy. Davion and Rashad Murphy are cousins from Jacksonville who allegedly rep 1200. Gutta Zay allegedly reps ATK, which is the same crew Ace is from, and they're clicked up heavy with 1200. Julio was already Rashad and Davion.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Eliminate all targets in the AO. You're losing ground. Move it.
Need recon overhead!
You got a loadout drop inbound.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Need recon overhead!
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
fuel. RTB at this time.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound.
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
This ain't training camp. It's the gulag. And you gonna have to fight to earn redeployment. Hey, I know money doesn't grow on trees, but it is covering the ground. Man, that's all they wrote. A well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by. Enemies dropping into the AO. Being tracked by an enemy. Can't survive.
Davion Murphy's op because of the gang ties, but they also had a personal reason to kill him. Back in 2018, a dude from 6th Block named Kenny K took out a 1200 affiliate named Spaz in a brutal shooting at a high school football game. According to rumors, Kenny K and his homie Lil Bibby went to the game and were spotted by Spaz and some other dudes from 1200. Spaz allegedly tried to press Bibby and Kenny, and that's when Kenny K upped his strap and started letting off shots. He hit Spaz and 2 other people in front of a huge crowd, and Spaz was pronounced dead at the scene when the cops rolled up. Kenny K got booked for second-degree murder, but later he pleaded guilty to manslaughter because the witnesses wouldn't come to court and testify against him. Kenny K came home after fighting the case for 5 years, and Fulio started putting them on. They were hanging around each other all the time, and Fulio even brought Kenny K with him the last time he went on No Jumper. Killing Spaz was bad enough, but Fulio and the rest of 6th Block never stopped dissing him. And then the disrespect went to a whole different level when someone went to Spaz's grave and posted a video of them pissing on it. Nobody knows who actually did it, but rumors said that Fulio was the one who went to the grave. Spaz was a big loss for 1200, and especially for Rashad and Davion Murphy. According to reports, Spaz was Rashad's little brother, and he was Davion's cousin too. When Fulio died, a lot of people were pointing at Youngin Ace and saying he dropped a bag on Fulio's head, but Rashad and Davion Murphy had their own reason to take him out. Gutta Zay had a personal reason to kill Fulio too. Gutta Zay was tight with Young and Ace's brother 2-3 back in the day. Then in 2018, Ace, 2-3, and 2 other homies got hit up in traffic, and Ace was the only one who survived. Fulio and the rest of 6 Block have been dissing 2-3 ever since he died, like on the track When I See You, where Fulio rapped, "Bitch, I'm 2-3 high. Bitch, say your goodbye. Get that boy to business like a suit and a bow tie. Light them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why." And 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. He kept dissing on me, now he's smoking 23. Fulio wasn't the only dude from that side who allegedly died because of 2-3 though. Back in August 2023, a dude named Jake Jit was shot and killed while driving down the highway. The ops caught up to him and started letting off shots, and Jake Jit ended up crashing into another whip and dying on the spot. A few months before he died, Jake Jit dissed 2-3 when he posed in front of his grave with Fulio and some other homies. Jake Jit had also just started rapping, and on the track he dropped with K Shorty called Fuck the Ops, K Shorty dissed 2-3 and rapped, "Ride 4 deep under 2% tint, so you know who I'm with, you can't see in this car. Hopping on feet, Lil Shug try to get with that fence. I heard he got hit with that Glock. Smoking on Michi and Leaky, they speaking on Tiki. I'm rolling 2-3 in my guard." That's when Ace's side started taking shots at Jake Jit too. And on the track Rap, Wappa with the Chopper said, "Who the fuck is Jake Jit? We don't know. Just another name gonna be added to the scope." After Jake Jit posted a photo at 2-3's grave, Gutta Zay reposted it on IG and wrote, "The biggest mistake anyone on earth could have did. Jake Jit was killed just a few months later." And rumors say that it was because he was dissing 2-3 so much. Gutta Zay was allegedly rocking with ATK before the Fulio murder, but now he's on social media saying the rest of everybody. Someone from Ace's side allegedly posted some snitching allegations against Gutta Zay. Gutta Zay hopped on IG and said, "NHG and ATK gonna need God for me, especially with those allegations. Call my bluff." Gutta Zay, Rashad, Davion Murphy all had no reasons to crash out and kill Fulio. But the most confusing part of the case is how Sean Gathright is connected to them. He's allegedly from Mississippi, not Jacksonville like everyone else. And that's why some people were claiming that he was just a paid shooter who didn't have anything to do with the beat. But after Gathright got booked, the cops searched his whip and crib and found some shells that allegedly connected him to another shooting where Fulio almost died. In October 2023, Fulio was driving through Jacksonville and stopped at a gas station to buy a vape. Somehow the ops already had his location though, and they started letting off shots and almost killed Fulio. He made out of the situation alive. Fulio told Say Cheese TV that he heard that there was a bag on his head.
I mean, it is around what 100?
I heard that. I heard 50 one time. I heard 80 one time.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war
I
zone.
heard a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling you.
Now this is a squad. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Let's roll. Battle Royale.
Marking contract.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hunt down the enemy. You're not done yet. Here's another target. This ain't training camp. It's the Gulag, and you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment. Man, that's all they wrote. A well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by. Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity.